Hello, hello, hello. How's it going tonight, everybody? It is your boy Kyoshin here, back again to you with another stream. It is good to see everyone here again tonight. I hope you guys are all doing well. So, if you had not already noticed, there has been a little bit of change here on the channel. And that's right. Yes, we kind of, tidy up a little, look a little bit more presentable, look more professional. I thought it was high time for me to kind of step my game up just a bit, make myself look more presentable on stream. I feel like it's definitely gone past that now to where, like, you know what, I gotta start looking more proper, like more pristine, as you will, if we're using, very big boy words. But otherwise though, I liked it. I pretty much installed it earlier this week because I thought, I gotta start looking better on my streams and look more again as I said, professional. So hopefully, I know, actually, and I hope you guys do like the new layout I have so far. Whoa, hey Ghosty, what's going on, man? Happy Thursday, good to see you, man. And all right, yeah, been a while. I think we talked, I think you were here last stream. I think it was Saturday. Yeah, because Sunday I was off stream because I was out celebrating Father's Day with my family. So I want to take a little time out from that. So, but otherwise I'm back. Yeah, it's almost a whole week though. That is almost a whole week though. That is true. Yeah. So again, as I said last week too, which I also posted on my socials on Instagram and TikTok, I did a little story where, like, I did a little quick update where I kind of like moved my schedule more closer to the weekend, and that the first half of my week, mainly Monday through Wednesday, to at least give myself a bit more breathing room and more time to kind of just get things, or kind of get myself organized too. In which case too, it helped me at least plan out my week a bit better, and also configuring how to do things well. Any idea if I may, you can switch to this screen when you take a break, when you're doing just chatting, just to escape, just the hell, can't read. Even just chat, because this screen makes the gameplay look too hard to see. On the contrary, my friend, I have came prepared. Because transition. Yeah. See? Yeah, look at that. Oh shit, this motherfucking Zodi. Yeah. I know. Like I said, my brother, I stepped up my game. Just, even if it's not a lot, it's still an improvement. See, and dude, I was having so much fun with this the other day too. So I got this from this I got this for free on this I don't know what you call it, this brand called Owned. So, and the reason why I discovered this too was I was looking like videos and tips on YouTube on like how to improve myself as a streamer, and was looking like, you know what, I want to also like update my overlays, and I found a video where I found this, and hey, I was able to update it, give us some panache, and here we are. All right, let's see. And that was clean as fuck. Yeah, I know. I'm getting better at this. I will say though, I will say lately I have been getting better at streaming, and that I just feel, I'm so proud and happy for you. Thank you, man. I really do. I will say, actually, you know what? Transition backwards. Oh, I'm gonna abuse the shit out of this for sure. But anyway, though, honestly though, I have lately been working more on my confidence off stream too, and basically just kind of like, learning to love myself a bit more each day, and throughout the week too. Obviously, to some people that seems pretty conceited, douchebag kind of vibe, but no, it's learning to love yourself, is definitely an important thing too, and looking out for your own like mental well-being too, and also like kind of just taking the right steps to get there too. So I will say though, lately I have been feeling a lot more prouder of my accomplishments, even if it's very small. Like for one, like what I found out too is that dude, that's great. You weren't honestly doing that bad in my opinion. You were doing better than you think you were. No, and that is no, and that is true. And I kind of did think back to is like, you know what, like because I think the one issue that I've kind of found myself was I was too much into the numbers, and that I felt like because every time I see like my follower count go up and then sometimes go down, up again and down again, it does mess with me for a bit. And so lately I've been taking and obviously the hell, yeah, I was like, the hell was that? It's like, what the fuck was that? Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, I don't know what the hell. No, that can't be it. That was your follower notification I get. Was it? Oh, shit. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm so sorry. Oh, that was so... Oh, I followed you again just for this reason. Oh, was it the noise? Because, God, I mean, if that was your way of... I mean, no, I mean, first of all, no, thank you for the follow. If anything too, what I also been learning to do is been taking feedback from my audience too, and how I can further improve on on my streams too. And I believe one of my followers, I believe was a fault that you recommended, Ghosty, said turning on my alerts for new followers. So I did that off screen, and well, obviously you see the end result with the ear piercing, ear deafening sounds of basically rung the horns of Valhalla, or a Gallarhorn. Let me see here. Can I test it again? You may. You may. I'm actually kind of scared. All right, go for it, man. Go for it. I probably should take out my headphones for this, but you know what? Well, all right, go ahead and test it. Oh God. I'm dying. Oh, good Lord. Okay, hold on. Okay, before we actually stream, before we get onto the stream tonight, plus the song is way too long. It's only short. I honestly was just like messing with the whole time too. So let me see if I can fix that. So let's do that. You know what? Before we actually have some fun tonight, guys, let's actually do some fix it up in a little fixaroo here. Ah, God, you know, I'm still trying to, you know, I'm learning as I go. But so I will say I feel pretty good knowing knowing how to use this now. I'm just saying. Okay, so how do we? Okay, here we go. All right, chat. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this together. I got a gift coming for you in. Okay. All right, so let's see. This is what I have on. So this didn't pop up in the screen. This little animation here, did it not? Because I didn't see that on my screen. Visual and sound. Was this it? the hell? Then what came up? What happened? Oh my god. So was that like the sounds from from heaven above? Because it did not come from this. It was more like a battle horn, or kind of like, or like something like you hear from like Pirates of the Caribbean. Weird, I know. So I want to fix that before we actually do that, because I don't think I can handle another fucking Valhalla sound effect. Oh man, just like the Valkyries coming to take me away to Valhalla or Helheim, wherever my ass goes. Good lord. Because the volume's at 50%. That's, hold on, what? Here, is it this one? No. Follow, yeah, because like this is my new follower page, my new follower setup. Okay, Ghosty, you and I have to gonna have to fix this together off stream. I mean, obviously for one, we gotta catch up too, because I mean, I miss you, man. I really do, and you know, we definitely gotta talk again for sure. Because I mean, honestly, there's so much I want to tell you too, honestly. But if anything too, this will be a problem that I will solve after stream or during, whatever, depending. I mean, depending. I have no idea what that means. I'm very Kappa Pride. It is Pride Month, so you know, for those of you at home, whatever you identify with, you know, straight, gay, or you know, all the above, or none of the above, you know, happy Pride Month to you. So, okay, so let's get this boring thing off the screen. Me, you, we all rule the galaxy. Hell yeah, that's right. We will rule the stars together. Alright, and if anything too, just note that drops are also now available for Wuthering Waves. So basically, if you're currently playing or not playing Wuthering Waves, which, you know, what the hell are you doing? Install the game now. Not sponsored, by the way. This is just mainly a friendly suggestion. But if anything too, if you're watching my stream here tonight and you do happen to play Wuthering Waves, there are drops enabled to where you can be able to get rewards such as, you know, asteroids, little XP boosters for your favorite characters. For me, you know, like my favorite characters such as my
I will be there for everyone.
Girl,
May I pray for anything
for me,
specific for you? It would be my honor.
Jinzhou. You know, my little magistrate, my little dragon gal, my, you know, my queen bee. To my boyish A. Dude, I forgot Gabriella. Ooh, Cabrera, yeah, she's the one with the gun too. I remember you sent me a picture of that on Discord, dude. I was like, also an audio adjustment if you could. Your game audio is louder than your own mic. What the hell? Well, to be fair, I also did install this earlier. So again, we'll definitely need to fix this together or on my own if we have time. Oh, wow, yeah. Master volume, let's dial down to 50. Okay. All right. Let's do a little test. Okay. All right. Let me know if that works. If not, I can go lower because that's the master volume, right? Because master volume controls all. All right. All right, chat. Give me a yay or a nay. Give me a yay or a nay. It's okay. The notifications were loud all over the place. Maybe something you have to adjust in OBS. Probably. Yeah, we should. Yeah, I know. And like I said, I've only learned to accomplish some of things too. But either way, though, the results came out pretty decent, pretty well. I mean, if anything too, in your honest opinion, like, do you think this look? I think going forward, this looks pretty good. Like, this feels more like a live stream now. Like, whereas like the last time I streamed, it was basically pretty basic, pretty unimaginative. Where like basically you got my face cam in the left corner where I look like a doofus, a handsome doofus that I would make. You know, proper skincare and all that too. And Uh, oh, hi, Ghosty and Mango. Hi, welcome to the stream tonight. Good to see you again. Long time no see. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, it's been a long time. There she is. Yay! Welcome back. It's good to have you on stream again. And hope I bring the mango back. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I know. I heard you guys were, basically, all buddied up now. So I'm very happy for you guys. So it's very good that you're doing. Both of you guys are doing well. So as well. God damn. Oh, that's gonna. I know. I'm sorry. I have to fix that. I'm sorry. Mind you, this is but yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Okay, hold on. Ghosty, we gotta fix this. We gotta fix this now. We gotta fix this because oh god. Why? Oh god, this is gonna be a long night. I know. What? Oh, this is gonna hurt. Okay, we gotta fix this. We gotta fix this. We have to fix this somehow. I don't know what to do. I'm dying. my ears cannot take anymore. Punishment. It can't be OBS. It cannot be OBS. Does that come from OBS? No, because well, it's ever since I enabled my alerts, this has happened. So again, I may have shot myself in the foot for this one. So I'm gonna have to bandage up this wound. Oh shit, that was good. Actually, you know what? I like that. I'm gonna note that later. Okay. All right. Let's do this. All right. You know what, Ghosty, if you may be so kind, let's try to figure this out together. Because I've taken myself this far. I'm gonna turn off your alerts for now. Maybe. I should. Because I have no idea where that's coming from. Not from this. No. Sound. Okay. Because this is not the sound that I got. Okay, where the hell am I getting that from? Too small. Yeah, it's like, yeah, like how we explained earlier. It's like basically like the sounds of Valhalla, basically like freaking Gallahorn being rung, being sent to battle. Oh god, yeah, god. Don't get me wrong. I love that we're getting more people into our little community here, our little inner realm. I like to kind of name it because it's pretty cool. But oh god, yeah, I don't know how much I can handle of the loud. Like I get it. It's like I love that we're getting more people into our little community, but damn, the noise is like killing me. We have to figure this shit out. Okay. Oh god, what do I do? Shame on me for not doing enough research on this, but at the same time, I'm learning as I go. Okay. Good Lord, what are we doing? Okay. I'm hella lost. Okay, you know what? Maybe we'll leave that for now. Let's just play the game. All right? And if we hear the songs of Valhalla again from when we get another follower, maybe then we'll do something. I don't know. You're just gonna have to bear with me, okay? Can we do that, chat? Can we do that together? Like, may I hold your hand? Say that we'll figure this out together. I promise. But anyway, here's another. All right, now we play transition. There we go. All right, all right. Oh god, I'm gonna enjoy that way too much. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm gonna enjoy that way too much today. All right, so basically, if you weren't here for last stream, we basically just went a little grand adventure. Might I say a little date with our little magistrate Jinzhou, who, again, I've actually pulled last week, or was it 2 weeks ago, and she has been my favorite character to play ever since then. I would say I'm a Jinzhou main going forward until I get more characters, of course. But you know, Jinzhou, not only she's my main, but she's my waifu, and you know, like hey, and you know, she has dragon powers, and what else can you say about that? Granted, I know we're getting more and more new characters in the future. I get it, you know, and I'm still pretty new
May
at
I
this.
pray for anything specific
now,
for you?
but
It would be my honor.
I'm definitely enjoying the hell out of this. So, but anything too, basically, spoiler alerts, basically we get to go to Mount Firmament, which is basically like off the coast of, or basically a little bit further away from Jinzhou, and we basically were guided by another fine lady, Chong-Li, basically fire, fire mommy, it's like words of wisdom and just overall fine fame. And with that, oh, look at that. And we get to fight Jue, the sentinel of Jinzhou, or all of Huanglong, battle out, and we pretty much see not only Jue but Jinzhou as well, and we're in debt. And now we're going to the next mission, or I believe like the next arc of this, of like, I guess, or like the next chapter of this arc in Wuthering Waves, like Jinzhou arc, is the Black Shores. And I've been told by Ghosty and online too that is like the best arc of the game.
Look who I bumped into! A Midnight Ranger.
Cutscene.
Rover, you're finally here. So you're the Rover, huh? Delighted to make your acquaintance. This is Yuhu from Jinzhou. She's an expert in antiques. That's me!
Okay. Sorry I was gone. I didn't know which times you streamed and everything was random. Ghosty told me that you fixed that now. Back. Uh-oh. Lag. Oh, shit. Come on. Damn it. Okay. Hold on. Are we alive? Are we alive? Hold on. Hello, chat. Hello, hello, hello. Alright. Blink twice if you're alive. Well, actually, that's... We here? It's back. Okay, perfect. Alright, wow. Man, we are only, what? Less than half an hour in, and we're already... we're already doing a lot. Okay. Alright, so let me go ahead and read the chat real quick. Alright, sorry I was gone. I did not know which times you streamed and everything was random. Ghosty told me that you fixed that now. Back. Uh-oh, lag. It's back. In one sentence. Yes, Mango. First off, I do want to say again, welcome back to the stream, and welcome back to our little, I guess I should say, a little community here, because we are building a little bit of a community here, and basically, establish ourselves too. I've been trying to think about like a little nickname, our little community here, because I don't know, because like for instance, like some creators like have nicknames for their viewers, audience, like PewDiePie, who I don't know if I already told you or said this before, but PewDiePie is definitely one of my favorite creators of all time, growing up, and how much of an impact he's like had in like in the platform, or like not in Twitch, but like overall as like in the content creating like world. And I know like growing up, he always referred to his audience as like the bros, And I got me thinking, like, what would be a good name to call us? You know, like what would be something different? You know, but if I need to, maybe I'll do like a little voting poll. Maybe we'll come up with a name. You know, like I don't know, the Kyo Crew or the Inner Realm or I don't know, the Valkyries. Because every time that happens, the reason why is because you know, freaking every time we get a follow, we get like basically an opera of like sounds happened. I don't know. But let's see here. What brings an antique expert here?
To uncover clues about hidden antiques, of course. Since Mount Firmament reopened, Master and I noticed artifacts from there popping up in the market. Aside from Court of Savante gadgets, there are still plenty of mystery items that don't exactly scream Mount Firmament, you know? So I'm betting they're from the port city of Guishu.
Guishu. I received a message from Yang Yang.
Battle in Norfolk Barrens is over.
Oh, what the
and
hell?
the Black Shores should be withdrawing. They have asked the Midnight Rangers to
keeps doing
monitor
that.
the area around the port city of Guishu.
Oh, that's not funny. It is killing. Oh my god. Oh, you did it on. Oh no! Please don't tell me you did it on purpose. Oh. Oh god. Look, if this is whatever I did, I'm very sorry. Because like my ears. Okay, at this point, this is getting. How was I supposed to know? I don't know how to fix it. You did this to yourself. You know what? You're right. If only that wasn't ghosty. It must have been ghosty. Okay. Oh god, this is gonna be a long night. But then again, you know what? I gotta say though, it wasn't actually. I think it played twice. Oh god. Oh. Because I swear I don't have any other tabs open too, so I'm like concerned. It's like, what's happening? What have I done? Okay, so we'll have to figure that out once. Again, probably once we're done with the stream tonight, because I'm dying. I'm dying from this. Okay, all right.
I thought this might be your chance to gather more information about them.
I'm touched you remember what I said. Okay. You should also get rid of the sub, dono, and cheers bar because you can't get those until you're an affiliate. That is true. Actually, I can probably adjust that now. Yeah. Well, let me. Hold on, let's switch back for just a little bit. Yes. It'll take a lot of time. We can figure it out later. Enjoy the story. Black Shores is my favorite story Woo off so far. That's what yes, I remember you telling me that too, and I remember I think even like I watched videos too on YouTube that Black Shores is regarded as like the best arc in the game. so far. So I that's why like I'm kind of a little bit hyped to see what the hullabaloo is all about. So, oh man, my ears hurt so much. I'm like, oh, my. It's like, you know, like in like when you throw a grenade and like you hear the loud ring, like. That's how I feel at the moment. Okay. Ghosty was telling me you don't play Marvel Rivals anymore, by the way.
Huh?
That is true. I have stopped playing for a while because obviously nothing like, I will say there was no personal reasons behind, or not like personal reasons like with other people around me with Marvel Rivals. It's more like just like the game itself has become, for me, I just kind of got bored of it after a while, and just like, well, also what it sucks too is that the game has become very toxic, especially like ranked, and it's been very hard to really like enjoy the game. Did I say that, lol? For Marvel Rivals or for WUWA? Well, I don't know if it's you, but it was somebody that said that the Black Shores arc was like the best. I think you did. Oh, okay. Well, for clarification, yes, I have not played Marvel Rivals recently. It was nothing too insane. It was mainly just because I just it kind of felt like a chore to play Rivals. Like in like the last few times I played, it just became not as fun as it used to. Or I mean, it's still fun, but at the same time, not on the level that I had when I first played it. I think it just got very. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to bring it up, Ghosty. No. Yeah, you're fine. I wouldn't. This is not like, yeah. This is like no big secret or anything like that, or nothing like embarrassing to say. It's like, no, I just I kind of just didn't really. I kind of just lost interest in Marvel Rivals and just kind of wanted to not play for a while. Yet. Yes. Yeah, but no worries. It's good to know that I'm being mentioned. but if anything too, what's your Kiyoshin, what's your favorite Marvel Rivals character? Not Luna Snow. Oh, okay, there we go. There we go. And so it begins. She is one of my favorite characters. But if we're talking like favorite character of all time, like top, are we talking like top favorite character? Ooh, let's see. I honestly, all right, it was because Cloak and Dagger. Look, it was a one-time thing. Didn't mean nothing. With Cloak and Dagger, it meant nothing. There was no strings, no nothing. Nah, he loves Cap, in all seriousness. Yeah, for me, Captain America is definitely like one of my favorite characters in Marvel Rivals, and overall as Marvel in general too. Like, for me, he's like Marvel's version of Superman. I mean, you know, both wear red and blue. Both are very, well, patriotic in a sense, and very just like, you know, typical Boy Scout. Very like the overall good guy too. Wait, why didn't I just ask Kyoshin directly? Yeah. Like, I'm right here. Damn. I'm kidding. You're doing fine. But yeah, so you like Korean food? Obviously, of course. But in all seriousness, I do love Korean food. Funny enough, though, I had Korean barbecue last Sunday with my family because we were celebrating Father's Day, and I don't know if they celebrate Father's Day because if I recall, you're not from the United States, but obviously I won't disclose that here on stream. You're more than happy to say where you're from. If not, that's okay. You're not obligated to say anything. But yeah, I would say Korean food I definitely love for sure. There were some foods, I'm trying to remember what the names were because they're just hard to pronounce. But I know, like, obviously you have your. I know. Oh shit. Never mind. So, again, I shot myself in the foot. I know. You know, it's a work in progress. You know, hey, you know, they say Rome wasn't built. I am from Korea. There, that I remember for sure. We for sure not north, because I know there's a lot that that's a different kind of Korea. Yeah, I'm kidding. Okay, but yes, I do like Korean food. My favorite, I would say, honestly, based on what I had last Sunday, it has to be like I want to say like it was like the pork belly. Um, it was like it was a pork belly I had, as well as the short, or not the short ribs. It was also the kimchi, of course. Back in my day, BTS stood for behind the scenes. BTS. Oh, you know what? Funny enough, though, I may not look it, but I do listen to K-pop. Currently, my favorite group right now is Cat's Eye. They're not the traditional sense of K-pop groups, where basically it's like mainly just like all Korean group. They are like set up in a more diverse group. Like for instance, like one member named Unknown, she's like, I believe she's French, but also like is like South African descent. Then Daniela, who's like of Hispanic descent, and then obviously Sophia, she's like Filipino descent. So like, oh yeah, and Yoon Che, who actually Yoon Che is I believe it's YOONCHAE. So I believe if I'm pronouncing it, is it Yoon Chae or Yoon Chae? I could be wrong on that. I could be wrong on how that's pronounced. But obviously they're a K-pop group, but not in the normal sense, because of how like there's like a different a diversity in that group, but very popular these days too. And then speaking of BTS, I did hear, or did see that they did have to do their military service requirements, because that's what I've learned in recent years is that in Korean culture, obviously you could definitely double check that, or verify that that in Korean culture, I think mainly Korean men, or both Korean men and women, or all Korean citizens, have to like do military service for a certain amount of time, and then they're done. And that's what BTS did too, and that's why they were kind of gone for a while. Not because they fell out of fame, no, because they're too big for that, for sure. But no, they have to serve their country, and before they can serve up some more dope music. But now, yeah, I heard they're back now, so I'm actually looking forward to hearing more of their music. So I definitely can't wait for that.
You brought it up before.
Aw, Yang Yang's got a soft spot for you, huh? Are you
she
her
does.
special someone?
Oh, come on. I just know it means a lot to you.
She didn't say no. She didn't
Relax,
say no, guys.
I'm just teasing. So, you're tracking the Black Shores too?
Okay, and I still have this Blake Bloom that also gave me. Yo. Okay. Funny enough though, actually I also have this character now too, Yohu. He's okay.
Since we're on the same trail, how about teaming up? Let this master be your guide. You and me, dream team. Nothing's gonna slow us down.
That's a little dramatic, to say the least.
Not to boast, but epic adventures tend to have a way of finding me.
Since Rover's here, let's talk to that bloom bearer first.
Trial Resonator joined the party. Okay, nice. So, after what feels like forever, we finally got through the cutscene. After so many, well, enjoyable chats for sure. But I know you guys are here for more gameplay than me just yapping. Yep. Okay, so let us see. Alright. So, okay, so search for Black Shores researcher. Oh, we get to play as Yoko. Hey, Lamprey.
That's weird. These parameters are correct, but nothing's happening. What's going on?
Are you a bloom bearer from the Black Shores?
Yes. Need something?
Oh, she's cute.
Oh, so you're the one Alto invited earlier.
The one and only.
Oh, sorry. I didn't recognize you. Golden pupils and this Blake bloom. Yeah, it's you all right. I'm Nia, a bloom bearer from the Black Shores. Didn't expect to meet someone as important as you under these circumstances. I know it's unusual, but could you help me out now that we're working together?
Hold on, I haven't decided if I want to join the Black Shores.
Really? But Uncle mentioned you'd be joining soon.
Can you explain what's going on first? I just recently played some more Pokemon games and now I have a fear of Pokemon. Ooh, okay. Tell me the dates, tell me the details. What is your
Actually,
favorite
we're
Pokemon?
monitoring abnormal parameters and detected a problematic frequency that needs to be taken back to the Black Shores. The
Fools.
port city of Guishu was decimated by the lament. If this frequency goes unchecked, it could trigger another catastrophe.
You ever notice how, like, these characters, you know, most of them are, I want to say Chinese, because their names and just overall background, they sound very British. Am I the only one that notices that, or am I just crazy? I'm just saying, it's, I don't know. Is it all that serious? Probably not. It's just something I've noticed. But yeah, Mango, ooh, yeah, we could definitely talk about Pokemon too. I actually play a lot of Pokemon. Well, not like the actual games, but at least like the mobile game Pokemon Go. But growing up, I played a lot of Pokemon games, like especially like on the DS, Nintendo 3DS, and even on the Switch. The first Switch at least, and had a good. Man, those are. I gotta say, I had a lot of good memories with those, and have a lot of favorites.
Yes,
Are the stakes really that
that's
high?
why the Tethys system sent us to locate and recover this frequency as soon as possible to prevent a potential disaster. Our agents relayed the coordinates, but since then I've lost contact with them, which doesn't sit well. I'm stuck here monitoring, can't leave my post. Do you think you could help check out what happened? If things aren't looking good, we might need to inform Jinzhou City Hall, like we did before.
We'll need to act fast then.
That's the worst case scenario. If we contain the frequencies that Tethys system advises, nothing bad will happen.
I want to help her. As an outrider, it's my duty to safeguard the peace.
Guess I'll take charge. No surprise there.
Thank you. It's reassuring to have a Midnight Ranger with us. I'll send you the coordinates of the abnormal frequency.
By the way, what do you mean by abnormal frequency?
Could be the reverberations or something in the sonorospheres. In Solaris, frequencies can be anything. One thing's for sure though, this frequency represents gravity. It's abnormal because it has its own gravitational center. You should be able to feel a palpable anomaly near it. That's how you can locate it. I trust you'll handle it smoothly, but remember, your safety matters most. Don't hesitate to retreat if you run into any real danger. And once you're back, we'll hurry to the Black Shores to upload it to the Tethys system. Oh, I forgot you haven't been to the Black Shores, have you?
Not yet, at least.
No worries. I'll be your guide then.
Head to the designated coordinates. Okay, so let's take a look here. So, let's see. I really love Pikachu. Just because that's the one I grew up with, but I recently started enjoying Alcremie, and Ghosty showed me his favorites too. I thought he would like Ghost because of his username, but I was really wrong. I'm a classic Pokemon lover, as we mentioned. Okay. You know, you can't go wrong Pikachu, because Pikachu, obviously, you know, it's a mascot Pokemon, very cute. For me, I have like 3 favorites. I would say my 3 favorites are, 2 of them are starters. So and this is not in particular order. I would say Charizard is my favorite. Charizard from the original Pokemon games like Red and Blue, Yellow, and Fire Red, Leaf Green, and Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. And Greninja from Pokemon X and Y.
May I
love him
pray
sure.
for anything specific for you?
And then
It would be my
Lucario
honor.
from Pokemon Diamond Pearl. And I got a few legendaries I like too.
I'm sure your
Poliwhirl,
wishes will come
Sandshrew,
true.
Mewtwo, Raichu, Mewtwo, Entei are some of my favorites that are old. Newer ones are the Charcadet, Comfey, Chandelure, and my favorite, Aegislash. I love the fun one that Eevee has. It was adorable. I also love Umbreon. Okay. Alright. So Charcadet, Charcadet's actually become like another favorite of mine as well. I always like I like the Pokemon where it has like, you know, different branches of evolution, and Charcadet being one of them. I like both Armarouge and its fire psychic evolution, Armarouge, and its fire ghost type. Ceruledge. I think people like Ceruledge more because it's like 2 knights. Fire's my favorite element. Yes, me too, man. Those 2 things combined for a win for me. So yeah, it's like, I think I like Armarouge because for me it reminds me of Mega Man, especially when it does like its attack where like its shoulder pauldrons like collapse down to its hand and just start firing. True. Yeah. That's what, because like funny enough though, I had a Mega Man phase
May I
during
pray
elementary
for
school
anything specific for you?
elementary school,
It would
because
be my honor.
well, truth be told, the only Mega Man games I ever really played was the Mega Man Star Force
I'm
series.
sure your wishes
My
will
first
come
of it
true.
was Mega Man Star Force 3, Red Joker, and then by the way, I just summoned for Cardathea and I lost. Oh no. Yeah, Cardathea, I actually played the trial. I did the trial for her just the other day. Now I want Jinzhou because she's super pretty. Oh, Mango, you and I have so much in common now. Or we even more. Because bear witness to the lovely Jinzhou, the lovely magistrate of Jinzhou, the dragon, Huanlong, and my girl. I know, like, look, so elegant, graceful, and
The hour of hope.
oh, jeez. Okay, I will say, Mango, obviously, if and when you do play more of Wuthering Waves, and you could keep going down, the mission that I went to last stream, oh, you're gonna love it. You'll definitely get something that you'll really enjoy. That definitely you'll need for Jinzhou for sure. I won't say it, because I want you to experience it yourself. Not trying to trick you. I want you to open that gift for yourself. Oh, if anything too, Ghosty, if you are also my stream as well, if anything too, I believe Ghosty also had, Ghosty does have Cardathea, from what because I think he did send me a screenshot the other time. Can you do the combos yet? She's pretty simple to play, and her team is not too bad to build. I hate you both. Look, hey, in all fairness, Mango, I don't have Cardathea yet, but whether this makes you feel better or
May
not,
I pray for anything specific
I will say,
for you? It would be.
I will be there for everyone
I have resources.
as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Thank you. Good night. I know. Ghosty, I just pulled this last night, dude. I was like, oh, I was like, what? This cannot be. And mind you, I did not put any money into this for this pool. It was all the off grinding I did outside of it, and I just happened to get lucky. So the fact that I have the Fire's Thorn before Cardathea, I mean, hey, and I only did what, 3, 2, 10, or I did 2 or 3 of the 10 pools. And you have Encore, yeah. Oh, and check this out. I also got Verena. Granted, she's no shorekeeper, but she's a good start. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let's not do that. If it No. No. the false allegations. False allegations. Oh, this will never hold up in court. This will never hold up in court. You can't prove it. But I see Calcharo goes, yes. Right. This is a discount Sephiroth. Alright, oh no, haha, yeah, Encore. One guy. No, make that. I have plenty more. I have plenty more. Oh, I have this guy now. I actually got him just yesterday too. Alto. He's fun. Rip off Dante. I mean, yeah, with the white hair, the pistols, and the you know, like nonchalant demeanor. I get it. Mortifi. And then Young Woo. Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, you know, in conclusion, more Teffy. Okay, sorry, I'm back now. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So I have the Fire's Thorn. That's fun. It's great. It's a lovely weapon. You know, it's got a lot of aura to it. You know, it's basically it's a physical manifestation of aura farming. Need I say more? Whose weapon is that? It's Cardathia's weapon. Well, until I get Cardathia, I kind of wanna.
I will be there for everyone.
Rover to hang on to it
as we head toward our shared future.
Just until
leaving
I get
the past behind.
Well, if and or when, can't guarantee it. Doesn't that character only work for Cardathia though? You know, I gotta, yeah, weapon. Sorry. Well, that is true. You know. Well, that is true, because oh shit, I'm reading it and I was like, one second, air erosion, and oh, that's awkward. Well, never mind. Well, but it's such a pretty 5-star though. God. Now I gotta fight. Now I have to force myself to go back to 4-star. Gross. I know. Kyoshin, I think there was a mistake made. Yes, and we all make mistakes. We all do. Well, it will be good when you get later in the story, of course. Let's see. Here we go. All right. Oh, and I've got a bit a hang of the combos for Jinzhou. Sorry, just to backtrack earlier. Off arrow rover. Oh shit. Oh, he shouldn't have told me that. Now I'm getting excited.
Onwards.
You can use the power of wind.
All paths converge.
Okay, so basically, that does confirm then, even further, that this is basically like Genshin, but different. OMG, I love Jinzhou. Yeah, so if anything too, obviously, well, here's the thing too. I've also been trying to find out how I can find out when the next banner will be. I mean, well, stupid enough. I mean, that's a stupid question because, you know, I can just go to the, you know, the update thingy or wherever that is. But I digress. So you can always ask me.
A different
Yes.
approach.
Yes, because you're a reliable source. You're an encyclopedia of information, my friend. He who acknowledges power. He who has. So yeah. So let's see. Hold on. Ghosty, I want you to verify this for me real quick, because I did a couple temples earlier, so I have 38. So I posted the upcoming banners on our Discord chat. Did you? Sorry, I gotta stop pausing because I know you guys got. I know you guys got. I know you guys see me. Because I got one. Ooh. Ooh, Augusta. Ooh, she's another one. She's another character I want to get in the future because she. Whew. I'm hot. I'm very hot. I want to know, is Gigi coming back? Kyoshin makes me want her. She's still really strong, Mango. Yeah, because she Horde. Really strong. Yes, strong. So yeah, basically this is her. Yeah, so this is like her basic attack, and like as you notice that, you know, she fights with the dragon, and you know the dragon kind of does look familiar, don't they? Okay, so, alright. Then we gotta go here.
I sense the presence of tacit discords below.
What's the big deal? Just some pawns. I won't even break a sweat.
Something feels different about them. Be careful.
They talk? That's her E. Okay, what's happening?
So good.
What the hell? Just blow up on me? That's crazy. Really strong. Kyoshin, I gotta show you how to get skin mods for this game because they have a swimsuit mod for her. They self-destruct when they're defeated. Shit, you know, I should be paying attention to that. Well, you know, that's one of my favorite songs in gaming. You live and learn.
All paths converge.
Wait, but they talk.
What? Look for survivors, quick!
They're kind of going red though, so I don't know if I should too much. And then do the comp. Okay, I'm gonna have to relearn what intro skill I should know.
It's too late.
I should know this.
So they're the agents Neil was waiting for.
What happened here?
My best guess, Fraxidus.
Astromodulator, the Rover himself. We have awaited this reunion for a long time.
JK. For me, to answer your question on that, Mango, well, half my strategy is hack and slash away, dodge. Well, dodging is key for sure, and I've learned. Well, it's not. It's definitely not rocket science, but definitely is just timing too, and also just like what team works to. Also too, I've kind of learned. I've kind of learned a bit more. Not kind of. I learned a bit more about the mechanics, especially intro skill, outro skill, and like concerto energy, and also just kind of reading like the combat rules for each characters too. Like for instance, like that is true. Yeah. See, I'm smart. We.
Yes. We
Actually.
We are the gravitational force you seek.
I'm lost. Who are you?
Time is running out. Hoda. My name is Hoda.
Oh, that. The fuck?
This is my name. I once lived under it as a bloom bearer.
Is this your doing with the bloom bearers? Oh, yo, I think it does work. Yeah, it's the Pokemon TG Pokemon.
Which one of us are you talking to? Men or women? Elders or children? Do you hear the echoes of our lament? Remember it all.
Oh, this thing's serious.
Remember your past. The past you turned your back on. The past is one of the black shores.
Oh. Yeah, but that kind of aggravates.
Respond to the promises you made towards a future we are bound to share. Salvation is forging a world where saving is no longer needed.
No. They want you to become a part of them. I can't let it happen. Run! What you seek is on the girl. She has it.
Ugh, what does any of this have to do with me? Where did it go? No, wait! Don't go over there!
Okay. Oh, and okay, hold on. Alright, imagine Mug, but like scarier. That is true. Let's see. Oh, also, I finished Ocarina of Time last week. It was pretty good. Really good, in fact. For a game almost 30 years old, it still held up really well. Right now, I'm playing a game called Parasite Eve, and it's really good too. I'm just playing good bangers back to this year, I guess. Aya is my waifu right now. Parasite Eve. I've never heard of that one. And then Ocarina of Time. Ooh, yeah, Ocarina of Time's like. Oh yeah, that's. Parasite Eve is a 1998 role-playing game developed by Square. Oh, this is an old game. Oh yeah, it's got like 90s written all over it. My god. Bible. Final Fantasy VII plus Resident Evil. That is a dangerous combo. Okay. It claimed it was the gravitational center we're looking for. It must be the abnormal frequency the Black Shores have uncovered. Let's see. This one.
The remaining frequency there is in extreme chaos. It's dangerous.
Hold on! Hey, what's happening? It's starting to glow! Must be from the Black Shores! Look at this!
Mysterious object pulses with rhythmic. It's a computer chip.
I need to learn more about this thing. My master and I guessed it's from the Black Shores, and now it looks like we were right!
The abnormal frequency definitely links to the deaths of those bloom bearers. Now it's hiding in this object, but I can still feel its strong attachment to the Black Shores. Solving this issue is beyond our capabilities. Besides, they also mentioned Rover and the fall of the port city of Guishu.
We should meet with that bloom bearer first and explain the situation. This is best left to the experts.
Means us, guys. We're the experts. You're right. We need to keep her informed.
Let's go. I have a bad feeling about this. I sense there's more to this than meets the eye. Port city of Guishu must hold secrets waiting to be discovered.
Nice. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so wow, so we are low health. What else do we have here? All right, looks like we're getting into some serious territory here. Okay, model HL-1, a device used by the Black Shores to monitor the status of each of the Sentinels. This model bears the serial HL-1. The meter reads 0. Okay, very interesting. Oh, I do see a checkpoint there. Wait. Investigate the anomaly under the bridge. Well, first, let me go heal, because I'm... Or, I'm an idiot. Oh, wait. Point. The girl is dying. My girlfriend's hurt. See flames. Ooh, special cutscene.
Oh. Whoa. Whoa.
Thanks.
Huh? Up there!
Ooh. What? Oh. New character? Oh, I know who this
Welcome
is.
home.
Oh, shit.
The wandering traveler.
Kiyoshin.
At last, you have returned. Here, the story both ends and begins anew. I am pleased to see you back on these shores. Wherever you venture, be it Huanglong or Rinasita, I will always be here, waiting. No matter how far you wander, you will always find me here on these black shores.
Oh, where are we? Okay. Ooh. Oh, man. Okay, I know who she... Okay, so I'm not gonna pretend that I know who that is. That, so for those who don't know, that is Shorekeeper. So, for one, I don't know much about her. All I know is that she's affiliated with the Black Shores and that she's a 5-star resonator that you can get in the banner pulls whenever she appears, and that she's actually... She actually did also say that she's actually the best healer in Wuthering Waves. And the second I would say would be Karina. So Shorekeeper is definitely like a must-have character. Obviously, best game character in the game probably. Yeah, honestly too. That's why I've actually been like doing a bit more research on like various characters, and like obviously based on what characters I like to have, you know, based on like, you know, my preferences, but also like gameplay wise too, like what characters like synergize well. So I know like for Jinshi, like I am more of a Jinshi. I've definitely become more of a Jinshi main these days ever since I pulled her, and I did see that like if anything too. So for those who don't know, or those who do know, that this is how I kind of learned how builds work in WoWa. You know, like, you know, you'd also watch videos too on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram, whatever you prefer. So I think with the recent update too, they also had added a guide depot in that. Also, you know who was going to be at SAC Academy this year? Abby Trot, aka Magic, and Momo Ayase. Rip to us, eh? Would have been a killer birthday. Oh no! Oh. Are you serious? Dude. God damn it. Yeah. Oh man. Oh, dude, and I love Momo. And you love Magic. Ah, that would have been so perfect. Oh my god. I know. I mean, chat, for context, if you don't know, I recently got to this one new anime series this year, or last year actually, Dawn to Dawn, and like my favorite character in the show is the main female character, Momo Ayase. I mean, overall, I mean, she's, you know, obviously she's, you know, she's like a Gyaru. I love the cat in the show. Yeah, she's a Gyaru girl. Has like, she doesn't have an attitude, but she's very like high energy, very just kind of like, how they're probably gonna do the most Dawn on cast at SAC Anime. Tomboy, yeah, very tomboy energy, and like basic, and overall I think the reason why I also like her too, like she's very woke, like she's kind of like, I don't know, very modern, I guess. I don't know, I like her, I just like her aesthetics. I think she's like very, you know, tomboyish, you know, like she's got a lot of style. Like, and also too, like I liked her powers too, her psychic powers, where had like those green hands. I feel like that's a lot more useful than like maybe even Okarun's like, you know, yokai form, where it's basically like super fast. But then like I like Okarun's yokai form because he's fast, and like design's pretty cool too. And I actually recently see the Evil Eye movie in theaters last week with a mutual friend of Ghost and I, who's really cool too. He's also a streamer as well, but he's kind of retired, and he's told me he might be getting back into it. So we'll see if the stars aligned. But nonetheless, so Momo Ayase is definitely like one of my favorite anime characters, as well as a waifu in like recent memory. And like, man, I don't know. I don't know. I just like her style, man. I do. I fuck with it. Obviously, I definitely will go more in-depth detail about why I like her too. Because, you know, gotta write it down. But otherwise, though, you know, aesthetics-wise, love her style. Character-wise, you know, definitely a lot of fun. Very, very cool too. You guys were going to meet them. We never get anything like that over here, other than Korean voice actors. I think that's kind of like the one. I don't know what the like logistics behind that is too. So I wish I had more information on like why they kind of set out that way, because I do know that both like English voice actors and Japanese voice actors of like either the same cast or like the same like anime or different animes like kind of do fly overseas to the West to, you know, to partake in these events too. So that's just, you know, our experience here, because me and Ghosty and I are of, you know, from the US, so we do kind of get that privilege. So it sucks to hear that, you know, like in other places like Korea, they don't kind of get that. Actually, honestly, I don't really know much about Korean culture besides like the food and like obviously K-pop. I think that's most people here. I sorry, he's from the UK. He lives in a tree and goes on magical adventures with an old man who wears all gray. Yes, to search for the One Ring with and his best friend's an elf that shoots arrows, and and who's also a pirate, as well as a Greek prince. If you don't get the reference, I'm talking about Lord of the Rings and Orlando Bloom. Funny enough though, I've been watching. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. So it's a okay. Hold on. I think I've seen this before. Basically, Mango, Lord of the Rings is an American film based on a famous novel of the same name, Lord of the Rings by J.R.R. Tolkien, written back in the 1800s or probably further back. I do not know. It was a movie in the early 2000s, fantasy, elves shooting arrows, and a ring that rules them all. Okay, there you go. Then I don't need to explain. Anyway, back to Wuthering Waves. So yeah, if anything to Mango. So if just to help you out, so if anything to, if you go here, so if you go to the menu, and you go here to where it says Guide Depot, it shows you basically a whole log of like the characters, all the characters that you don't have or you do have, and it kind of gives you like a build guide of sorts. Now, whether or not this is like 100% like, well, I like to use it. It helps me kind of. It's debatable. Yeah. So for me, like, it depends. So like, if you like to follow this guide, by all means, go for it. I know like there's definitely like WoA players like on YouTube and TikTok that have like different preferences as well. So whatever is your preference. Oh, I thought you liked Jinzhou. Nah, you just missed your comment. Oh, hold on. I just asked you guys just for Jinzhou best girl. Yes, Jinzhou is best girl. I stand by that. I stand by that. Actually, well, no. I stand by that. But yeah, but I will say though, for example, I do agree with like the teammates. So Ghosty, you can, whether you agree with this, you can give me your opinion on this as well, man. I do think that Shorekeeper is definitely a really, I think honestly she's a really good teammate for sure. And that Zeshi I think is pretty good too. Constance, the part you missed is when it was debatable. It was for Jinzhou being the best girl. Okay. That's a ooh. Oh, that's true. Okay, so I stand by Jinzhou best girl. Just curious, my friend. Who do you think is best girl? Like, and no, and this is not like to flame on you or make it look bad. Like, this is overall just curiosity too, because like I would like to talk about it too, because like I feel confident on the reasons I have for liking Jinzhou as a character. I'm just I want to talk about it. Yeah. Rate all teams you build with some slight exceptions. DPS, sub DPS, Shorekeeper plus Varina. So okay, so then I thought my assumption was that Shorekeeper was a healer, like primarily, in that same thing as like Varina. Oh yeah, so anyway, so Mango, if obviously Jinzhou is best girl, but Shorekeeper, she's up there too. She's definitely up there too. I mean, look, it looks very mystical, like kind of like Lady of the Lake kind of thing. I used to love Jinzhou myself when the game first came out, but then Chong-Li came out. She's still probably my all-time favorite. Zani kind of ruined me because of Andre, to be honest. I'm sorry to hear about that, man. So wait, so just to clarify, is Zani your favorite, or is Chong-Li your favorite all the time? Just to make sure I'm with you on the same page, man. And she is a healer. It's just you splash her in all of your teams. Not Chong-Li, but I also like Jinzhou, just not like my most favorite. Oh, okay. Chong-Li. Okay, got it. That's kind of cool because like I like Jinzhou, you like Chong-Li, and they're both like really well. They're both very related in terms of character, so it's kind of cool. I like the parallels between that too. For me, what draws me to Jinchi besides her aesthetics and gameplay is like her character. For me, it's her sense of duty and responsibility towards Jinzhou, and like just how like she's willing to basically kind of put herself on the line before anyone else in order to protect her and her people, which I know is very generic character arc kind of thing, and especially in like her sense. But like I don't know, I just like that. I like about her because like, she's so like she basically puts herself before others. You love Charthea, if that's true. You know, funny enough though, I don't know anything about Charthea, but for some reason I'm just kind of drawn to her. Not just to the look, but I just had a weird feeling I like her. Alright, so venture deep into the cave.
Onwards.
You have good taste, Kyoshin. You know, I honestly, I do. You know, because I don't know, I find myself drawn to the finer things in life. You know, like fashion too. Like I try to dress more nicely, and obviously what I'm wearing right now does not count because I'm at home. I like to be comfortable. I like to wear, you know, big shirts, you know, comfortable shorts, and just like leathers, you know. But I do like to dress up more nicely, especially when I'm out. Especially
I shall lead the way.
Alright.
Thy harmony, heaven ordained. Banish all vice.
You know, honestly,
Take form.
I love that. Thank you. I think the problem is I think the problem for a while too. I didn't think with myself, but I think just after some self-reflection and just overall just, you know, having more confidence these days, you know, I think, you know what, I do look good. You know, I will say I not to toot my horn, but you know, like I could have turned out a lot worse. I could have, you know, definitely looked more like a
Found anything useful?
bad. Yeah, I agree. I always told him, but he hates me for it. And you know that's on me because obviously I let my insecurities kind of do that, or kind of like the talking, or that's on me. Where's your really? Because how is that so loud? Hold on, the game audio is too loud. Where's your voice? Okay, hold on. Because we adjusted it earlier. I was JK kind of. No. I mean, what you said is true though. I was kind of being unreasonable. Wow, is it really that loud? Hold on. All right, another, because I feel like if I lower it anymore, because I won't be able to hear it. So I'm just trying to like find like, yeah, when you're in battle, it gets okay. So let's do that. Let's do 45. Let's keep it. Let's try not to go too low. All right, arrive at the Black Shores for the first time. Quick, Mango, I'm following off. Stop it. Enough. No, leave me alone. Stop ganging up on me, guys. This is not good for my mental health. This is not good for my psyche. This is doing irreparable damage for years to come. Grandchildren. I gotta say, Ghosty, I love doing that voice because my love for like Meat Canyon and Papa Meat. Like whenever he does that voice, oh my god. I don't know why. It just sticks to me. Like I don't know why. It just does. Okay. Chop. Okay. Okay. Me and Ryan make that voice all the time. See, I'm not alone. So, oh god, if we all
Found anything useful?
yeah, we gotta catch up, sure, man. You know, I imagine we're in chat the whole time, just talking that voice, dude. God. Well, for what I probably just lose myself and probably laugh too much. Let's see.
Forgive me.
Leave the cave. But we just got in here. So this is the Black Shores, huh? Okay. Ooh. Cutscene.
Finally out of the cave. why is the fog still so thick? I can't even see you.
Because you're at Veiled Rock. Your vision is veiled. Now, how about explaining what brings you here, uninvited guests?
I think that's Alto. Yeah, there he is. There he is.
Is it really you? No, don't lose my dream. At last, you've come to me, to the Black Shores.
Wait, what? This is the Black Shores? I was thinking maybe someday if Rengar Alex is up for it, we can grab dinner at Buffalo Wild Wings. All you can eat wings when it's up, and then chill at the mall after. Black Horse. Dude, I'd be down for that. Like, God, I could definitely go for some wings right now, if I'll be honest with you. Ooh, yeah. That'd be a nice day too. Buffalo Wild Wings in the mall. God, that sounds like a good day. I don't know why my voice hurts. Dude, I'd be down for it for sure. I don't know why he's ghosting you. I mean, because I remember off screen he kind of told me he wants to hang out, but I think because you're always busy too, so it's kind of like hard to make a day out of it. So it's only Monday through Thursday, sadly. It's all you can eat for 20-25 bucks, solid deal. Oh, but then also, and he's off Friday, but he works Monday through Thursday, and then he's off Friday. So I can definitely see why. But then he's off he's off in the evenings though. So I mean, that mofo is busy all the time. He still has yet to reply to my DMs. It's been months since he replied. Same thing with me too. Because he funny enough though, earlier today he was like, "Hey, how's everybody doing?" And I just, "Hey, I'm just on my lunch break and all that too." And silence. Well, obviously, not gonna bash on him for that. It's like, you know what? It's like, you know. And then Ghosty, I kind of get it now. I kind of get your feeling now. I feel it. I can understand you from your perspective now. It's like, damn, is this how Ghosty feels? Damn, I feel bad. Damn. And if I could take it back, I'm sorry, my friend. You deserve better. You deserve better. For me, for sure. For me, at least. Wait, what? It's Black Shores.
Precisely.
Oh, that's a nice place.
But how did you manage to get here?
Your plot. You can recount the events.
I see. The situation doesn't look good. That Hoda might not be one of us.
Oh.
But I'm curious. Could I have a look at that item the antique dealer gave you?
Oh, Yohu. It's okay.
Huh. Didn't expect to see it outside Mount Firmament.
Know what it is?
The monitoring register. We Black Shores members place these around the world to keep an eye on the Sentinels. If anything happens to them, we'll know immediately. Looks like it was also used to record abnormal frequencies in the port city of Guishu.
Well, if anything, for more context, from what he's told me, is that every time he asks you to hang out, you always say, and you could correct me if I'm wrong, like, oh, it's like you're kind of down to do this, or you're kind of busy. So, but that's just me. I'm just a messenger. You know, don't shoot me. I'm saying that's between you and him. You know, I know you guys are good friends, so I'm just repeating what he said back to me, back to you. But no, I mean, I everything too. Maybe he's busy too. So, but for me, like, I'm also trying to make better time too. He's sprung it on me like last 20 minutes. Lol, nothing against you, of course. Well, everything too. I also kind of felt I kind of might do the same thing to you last Saturday because I wanted to invite you to the Dawn of Dawn movie, but it was like basically the day of we were going to, and I know that was like last minute. So, that was kind of on me to that. I felt that was on me. It's like, oh shit, that was like sprung on the last minute too. So that was on me, man. was I teleported here?
Maybe the Tethys system has a soft spot for you. But without more details, I can't say for sure. Since your arrival, has anything unusual caught your eye?
So also the person you met on
A person in light blue. Huh. Could it be the shorekeeper?
the shorekeeper. OMG, Ghosty, that guy you showed me, he's kind of fire though. Shorekeeper. I don't know where that's
Yes.
her name.
The elusive guardian of the Black Shores, who is said to be always watching our true leader, shielding us from danger. It seems you had quite the encounter. In times of great adversity, the Shorekeeper will reveal herself and support our true leader, who, at the destined moment, will arise to save and guide the Black Shores. Fantastical or not, that's all we've got to go on. There must be a reason she went to such lengths for you.
Okay.
Anyway, let's not get carried away. We should head to the greenhouse. The abnormal frequency you collected needs to be uploaded to the Tethys system as soon as possible, in order to avoid another lament in the port city of Guishu. Given that we've already lost enough of our own to it, we need more bloom bearers to handle this. As for the information you're after, it's already spread this far. Seems like the Tethys malfunction is getting worse. We need to hurry. Time is one luxury we do not have. Let's save the rest for the road.
Oh, yep, and that is an immediate ban from this person. Oh, okay. Thank you, Ghosty. I was about to do is like, oh wait, the cutscene ended and your mouse moved. Let's see. Okay, so a bit of lore here. So, Shorekeeper is the guardian of the Black Shores, or at least or I guess how the way also put it is the elusive guardian. So I guess that means like she's part of it, but also not part of it. She's just kind of there. Like she's. Oh, I don't know. That's interesting. But he also mentioned true leader of the Black Shore. So, okay. Because she's on the shore. Well, I assume that, she's always on the shore and she's a keeper. That's just me. That's just my headcanon. Wow, look at this place. It's so pretty. Ooh, take a look at this. Wow. Oh, this is much more prettier than Mount Firmament. Okay. Also, Mango, I think he didn't read my comments. Sorry. Oh, shit. Sorry. Kinda though. He's kind of fine though. She said, fine, not fire. Yeah, should I show Kyoshin? His name is Guion. Yes, in the same banner as my girl Gabriella. Okay. Guion, he's the guy in green with the glasses. Yeah, I did see him before, like a few times, or like a couple times already. I know who you're talking about, Ghosty. I think the one character I'm actually looking forward to coming in the future is Chisa, the one who basically looks like your anime high school girl with a samurai sword, and just looks like it has an attitude. That already checks out the list for me. She also likes Gion, just like man, don't the stars align? Man, if the stars are not aligning, I don't know what is aligning. He's so far. Okay, oh yeah, we gotta take a look. Wow, look at that. Black Shore. Wow, I gotta say though, it's really on the nose for the name. Okay. So,
Hey, can you hear me? Is that you, Rover? Are you okay?
Comms dead? Don't worry, that happens a lot around here. Black Shores sits atop a massive tacitite, wreaking havoc on standard communications. Once you reach the greenhouse, you can pass them in near a beacon. Only our beacons can cut through the tacitite's interference.
Huh. Okay, so he's so fine. I don't like Carlotta as much. She's really OP though. Yes. Okay. Yeah. I kind of did also play Carlotta a little bit in the trial run. She's actually pretty dope too. Like I like her skills too. I love the feeling. I like the feeling like in like the way she fires her guns. Is like power behind it. Cardathea though, she's a whole different. She's a whole different breed though. Like her ult. Fuck. I'm like, I gotta get her. I have to get her. I mean, hey, look at the fact that I already got her sword. It's like I'm already there. A game you should try, by the way, is Date Everything. Is that the name of the game? Date Everything? Oh, it's an actual game. Let's see. Date Everything is a sandbox dating simulator set in the comfort of your own home. Featuring 100 fully voice acted dateable characters. Let the romance flow between your bed, smoke alarm, and overwhelming sense of existential dread. The hell? What the hell? Wait, what? That sound? Huh. I might take a look at that. It actually looks interesting. Fun. You know what? I want to take a look at this now. Hold on. We'll take a look at it together off stream. Everything. Okay, I actually feel bad too. I keep pausing in between games. Or keep pausing in between. My fault. My fault.
They say love seems.
Okay, we'll take a look at this together. Wait. This came out. Ooh. Oh wait, it's already out too. Right. Actually, kind of. Oh. Later. Maybe later. I think it came out today. Okay. Might poke my nose into it just a little bit. Alrighty then, mates. Oh, what happened? God, again? And go. Good lord. At least the notification came on screen this time. I mean, I wish I could have seen that. No, don't do it again. Please, I beg you, please, I beg you, leave me be. Show mercy, show mercy upon this soul. No, we're good. I believe you, I believe you, 100%, all the way. Okay, activate the beacon, search for the robot that can upload the data. Which one do we do first? I don't think it doesn't matter, right? I think it does. Oh. You know, it's my fault. It's my fault. I have unleashed this hell on myself. Does it make you feel better? Does it make you feel better that I'm half deaf? That's why. Please. Cool money. I didn't do it. I swear. Swear on the soap. Oh my god. I mean, hey, I don't care who did it. It's just we gotta stop. We gotta stop this. I love you guys, but damn, my ears cannot take this. Mango. Why? breaking my heart. I thought you were the last one I expect. Say the words, Kia. No. Yeah, I'm not strong. I'm not strong enough to pull the trigger. No. Actually, I'm not strong enough to do something. I don't know if I got the strength to do it.
May I pray for anything specific for you? It would be my honor.
I don't know why I love doing like the D Western voice and just
I'm
like doing
sure
like
your
Lee
wishes
Kang
will come
voice,
true.
or just like his voice of that. I don't know why. It makes the whole conversation more fun. All right. No worries though. I'm not upset. It's just in all seriousness, Jinshi is louder so that I couldn't hear you. You know what? It's okay because I want to hear more of Jinshi because you know I love her. You know she's my boo. I can confirm this. Don't Ghosty, do not confirm anything. I get it. I'll take your word for it. I will take your word for it. Man. Oh, I will take your word. Please. Just don't worry. No, not about the volume. Have mercy. Have mercy on thy soul. Also, I told you before, when it comes to classic games on the TR 1200, you know, he's even not like, is he talking about, is that a talking robot?
Well, in a sense, yes. They're directly linked to the Tethys system. Their voice frequencies are encoded into languages we can understand.
I mean,
if you think about it, they could be considered a unique living race of their own.
What does someone else follow, lol? You know, that's a double-edged sword because, you know, obviously the more followers, the better, truth be told. You know, it's good for the numbers. It's good for my confidence. You know, it's good for us. But noise I can't do. And again, this is my fault too because, like, damn, I don't know how to shut it off. It's like, god damn. So... Mango. You said this was the last one. You said this was the last one. Oh, hey, Luna Snowball. Welcome to the stream tonight. How are we doing? That wasn't me. Oh, God. Ghosty, there you are. Okay, I have to find out. Okay. I have to find out what. Okay, but can anyone confirm is that when you hit the follow button on this channel, that's when the song comes on? Just a simple yes or no. I was making sure. Okay, it's me, the one Jeff. Oh, you. Okay.
As for the Tethys system, imagine it as a supercomputer. The Black Shores relies on its calculations to observe, forewarn, and solve anything lament related.
I will allow the F-bomb.
Anyway, let me introduce you to Coup Money. They manage to cash flow and keep tabs on robot terminals across the region. They're the shrewd profiteer of the Black Shores. Easy there. Let's get back to business. The recent quake stirred up Tacitite's interference. How's your underground connection holding? That's comforting. Hey, you could give the abnormal frequency to Coup Money. They'll handle the upload. How's the upload? Already sent the data back to Tethys? The Tethys system has been shaky lately. You've noticed, right? What's worse, Along with the data, we've received some terrible news. The bloom bearers we sent to the port city Guizhou. We Since you're linked to the Tethys' databank, can you check if there's a bloom bearer named Hoda registered? She might have something to do with the deaths of our people.
I don't know. Okay, so okay. Here's the thing, Luna. Luna Snowball 337. I took the feedback that you gave me last week about setting my alerts, and especially the follower notification too. I have no idea why this keeps happening. I don't know. I don't know. So anyway, I set it up to where basically whenever I get a new follower, whenever I get a new follower, I get a notification, or basically we get notifications now that we get a new follower join our community, and it plays a little jingle. But now it does that. it blows the Galler horn, and all hell breaks loose. Yeah, no. I'm glad you guys are actually enjoying the new setup. I wanted to make some changes to the channel to make it look more presentable. So I'm glad I'm actually getting some good feedback from you guys. So yeah, because look here. I don't know if you. All right, hold on to your pants, ladies and gentlemen, those in between. This is kind of all right, but yeah, look at that transition, baby. Look at that. Fancy smashing, huh? I think you gotta mute the stream now. Oh. Probably. Okay. Or is there a way we can fix this off or fix this now? While no, I mean, well, you know, it's kind of. Man, I'm so conflicted because, like, don't get me wrong, I would love to get like new followers here, like on our channel or on the channel. You know, that'd be great. But I have to keep dealing with this. It's okay, keep going. Because, like, oh god, I was like, I've shot myself in the foot for this one. So, but I will see if I can fix this after stream. If not, I'll have somebody help me out here. You know, if you know, Ghosty, if you're up for it, if you can help me out here, because I'm trying to figure this shit out. She seems to be able to control gravity. She referred to herself as a we. Switch view. Oh, right. Hold on. Yeah, you're right. There we go. You know, I will say though, the transition part is actually supposed to be red as well, but it was originally blue, but I just don't know how to change it. Again, I'm still working out the kinks here, so. But overall though, I gotta say though, it does look pretty good though. I gotta say though, I mean, I'm not too much. I mean, I don't mean to toot my own horn, but you know, I like that. You know, we look better. Like we look better together. You know, this looks good. I don't think I've shown you what the BRB one is, right? Or basically BR back. So just a little. So here, let's practice. So for when I do, whenever I do like longer streams, it's like, hey guys, this is Kyoshi here. We're about 2 hours in. You know, we're gonna stream for longer, but you know, I'm gonna take a little break. You know, go eat some breakfast, or you know, use the bathroom, or get some coffee. And I'd be like, oh yeah, so everything too. Just sit tight for a bit and take a little break. Stay tuned, but I'll be right back. And we're back again. See? I know, dude. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. So, you know, I think definitely going forward, this will be like our new kind of thing. So instead of like the awkward pauses of like, you know, whenever I go to the bathroom or just take long breaks, pro streamer. I know. I gotta say though, in like the past 5-6 months I've been doing this, I think definitely at this point now we've definitely made some strides. And if anything too, actually this is something I'll explain a little bit too, like probably like we're like 2 hours in, maybe just like when we're just like at another stopping point. But yeah, pro streamer. Gravity control. She sounds far-fetched. I'd sooner believe in someone minting shell credits. Unlikely that it exists in any universe.
Well, it's a big world after all. Since we already know someone who could resonate with a sentinel, you never know.
Here, take this. Oh, we get money. Oh, sorry. Black Shore's members is allocated in a specific fund, and this is yours.
That's not fair. You've never given me that much before.
Oh, well. Actually, let me wait on that. Hold on 1 second.
Kumani is right. Just in case, the Tethys system is very likely to send out a warning to Jinzhou about an imminent lament in the port city of Guishu. As for Hoda, if she's a bloom bearer, there should be a record of her in the system. And if such a resonator existed, the Black Shores would definitely know. Hold on. There's another possibility.
She's not from the Black Shores?
Yeah, that's one possibility. Not to worry, if the machine route doesn't work, there's another way. Let's go to the greenhouse. Most of us like to gather there, and Monica, our chief administrator, is stationed there as well.
Ooh, Kumani's personal collection. So music player in which Black Shores merchant Kumani keeps a playlist of personal favorites. Okay. Okay, so anyway, quick to chat. Alright, so now you gotta get a stream starting soon and stream ending thing if you want. Ah, wait, I don't know if I already showed you because I actually do chance have that. So basically, before stream, I hit this. Precision. Look at that. See, my friend, I came prepared. Came prepared. You should customize it with a picture you like. Yeah, that's the next step too. So make it more home
May
to
I
you.
pray for anything specific for you?
That's definitely like the
It
next
would
big
be
step
my
I want
honor.
for my channel as well. So that's the thing too. I've been learning to more gear towards to is more on like focusing on like the quality of the content itself, the quality of like how I present myself on my channel, and like overall like basically creating a more clear image of myself. I feel like lately I've been focusing too much on the numbers and like how many followers I have, you know, if I'm posting enough, or just like basically very superficial stuff. Recently I've also been kind of now like I'm realized, you know what, I've been focusing too much on that because like obviously my goal, you know, since the beginning is to go full time, but but then I kind of took a switch gears a little bit to make it much easier for myself and actually like put more emphasis on the quality and just like creating a bit of more personality for myself too. And obviously, I think the confidence does help too. Maybe pictures of characters you like Lune, Dante, Charizard, etc. Ooh, that's a good idea, dude. Ooh, and like characters of games I played already. So like Lune from Clair Obscur is a good one. Dante, Devil May Cry, Charizard, Pokemon Go, or basic Pokemon in general. And then like say like Luna Snow and Psylocke from maybe all of them sitting over Horizon for a stream or a stream starting. Ooh. Oh, wait, yes, that is perfect. Oh, I don't know how to do that though. That's the thing. Like, Ghosty, I know you're a certified artist, so if you know how to do that, man, I'm all ears. I mean, if anything too, I'm also open to discussion on like how we can get that set up. Like I do, like generally, because like the thing is like I have. So the one thing I will say though that when you mentioned that I would need to get an editor for my channel, and I thought about it too, and that obviously truth is like you're always the first choice, because obviously we're close friends. You're one of my closest friends ever, and obviously admittedly we do have our rough patches here and there too, but at the end of the day, you and I are good friends. You're one of my closest friends, in recent memory, or like in the last couple of years. Obviously, that can't be replaced. So and obviously, and then you being a certified artist, you know your way around stuff too, so it's like naturally, yeah, no, that's the thing too. So obviously, friends do argue, friends do kind of clash a bit too here and there, and obviously I didn't see that until obviously we took our break. I don't know if you were there, Mango, but we there was a little bit of period that he and I didn't talk for a while because we just had conflicts too. But obviously, do a little introspective myself. I just kind of think, what, I don't want to let this ruin our friendship. Let me go about this better way and just make the friendship work. Because obviously, I can't replace that. You can't replace Ghosty. Can't replace me. It's hard. And besides, yeah, no, Ghosty doesn't tell me anything other than really vague stuff. I didn't know you guys had a falling out. We had in the past too, but we reconciled back in March. But then obviously, and since then, there's some good things. But but I will say though, I want, if anything, for me, my goal obviously make things better for both of us to make it work, as come to like a middle ground. So, but also to like just, I think for me it's just like on my end too. I don't know about Ghosty's end. For me, it's just like being less insecure about myself and like more accepting of my things, like and all the things that I don't have to carry with me anymore. But obviously, still in a work in progress. I still have a long ways to go, and that's fine. For me, I like to think that is true. Chaos, no. Do you think is going to involve payment, regardless if it was me or not? Of course, that is true. So that's, yeah. So that is, oh, I don't have the tools to do it anyways, sadly. Oh, I'm so sorry about that, man. I mean, whatever your reasons may be of not doing any more, obviously that's your own. You can tell me on your own time and volition. Obviously, I won't pry into that, but if anything too, if obviously whatever happens, but I'm okay. But if anything too, I mean, hey, look at this. I look at this so far. For Adobe Crap, lol. Me neither. But if anything too, I look at it this way. I look at it this way, my friend. The fact that I was able to figure this out on my own, and just through like video guides too, and this was for free actually. So I was lucky too. I was lucky to get the setup, this overlay setup. So I try to find alternative ways where I don't have to really pay as much. You did a crazy good job. I know. Look at me. I'm changing. I know. Hey, you gotta break a couple eggs to make an omelet, All right, so let's see. We're already about 2 hours in, so I'm gonna keep going for just a bit longer, just for more for funsies. But otherwise, though, we will be wrapping up pretty soon, guys. So no, not to worry, not to have fun. All right. No. No, because I do have work tomorrow morning, and I also have some stuff to take
What's in your mind?
To get ready for the next day. So as much as I want to stay up a little bit longer, but if anything too, I don't really have much planned for the weekend in terms of what I'm going to be streaming this week. So most likely I'll be mainly just focusing on Wuthering Waves and Clair Obscur. Clair Obscur, I want to dedicate more time to because it is a long game, and you know, like it, you know, I'm definitely investing in it for sure. So, I definitely say this week's pretty small, pretty minimal. I mean, I think just like, you know, I'm just really into Wuthering Waves, or just want to play more Wuthering Waves and Clair Obscur this weekend. That's pretty much me. Ghosty told me what happens for the whole game. Oh, Ghosty, why did you do that? No! You could have let her be. Could have let her enjoy the game.
You ever play those RPGs? Each character's got a backstory, right? Well, these robots are no different. The Tethys system gives them all their own personalities. Take Kumani, for instance. Tethys programmed it to be a crafty deal maker. Who knows? Maybe one day, you'll come across a robot you really click with. Once you're ready, we'll head over to the greenhouse and meet Monica.
Okay, let's see. She doesn't game, sadly. I don't have the game, sadly. I was mostly watching it through you and other streamers. Okay.
A different approach.
I mean, but I do hope you get the game in the future, someday, though. I mean, honestly, though, like after, because I've already finished like the very first chapter or very first arc or very first act of Clair Obscur. It is phenomenal. It is like, I love the story. I love the design of characters. I love the characters, the personality of the characters too. I really like them. Let's see, make contact with Yang Yang. Ghosty told me everything. I know. So here's my question. So here's my question for you then, Mango. So despite Ghosty telling you about the whole game, would you still be willing to get the game in the near future? Obviously, this is not like a pop quiz or anything. This is like just out of curiosity too. Because like, you know, like despite being told like play the game for the experience itself. I'm poor. That's a very good reason. that I don't blame you for. You know, we're poor here as well. It is not easy. I mean, yeah, I would say the United States has got a lot more expensive to live in these days, especially in the West Coast. It's not fun.
Finally got through. Hey, you scared us to death.
Sorry, the Tacitite's interference was too strong.
Glad to know you're all right.
Jicia, is that you?
Yeah. Just so you know, we got the Black Shore's warning, so we cranked up the defenses in Jinzhou. The Midnight Rangers are preparing to secure the port city of Guishu, and as for the balloon bearers who have passed, we'll bring their bodies back to the Black Shores. I know the Black Shores hold many answers for you. Your memories, your past. Though the road ahead is uncertain, I hope you find the truth you seek. And please remember, you never have to bear the weight alone. We are here with you. Always.
I think Yang Yang likes Rover. Ooh, I don't know. Oh no. Oh no. Who doesn't like Rover? The Fraxidus? Actually, that's true. They like him. They want him. The Tacit Discord don't like him because we keep beating him up and then absorbing them into our bodies or into our cords. Here's the thing too. It's like normally like I would kind of be like, here's the thing too, like I don't know, I like Chosen One characters if they're done right. I feel like if like the Chosen One characters are like done in a way where like the world can function without them, whereas like the world can function without them, or they can function without them too. It's like, I feel it's kind of like with Demon Slayer. Like I would say one anime I would say is like Demon Slayer, how like Tanjiro Kamado, the main protagonist of it, basically him and his group basically help defeat all like the big bad demons, and that they were just basically haven't been defeated for like hundreds of years until they show up. But before that, it's like, no, like what the hell? It's like, so it's only when he came around things got better. It's like, is it couldn't gotten better while they were before that? I don't know. or I guess like a Mary Sue or like a Gary Stew, where like basically the whole world revolves around them kind of thing, and like basically we worship you kind of thing. So like it I don't know, I guess if it's done right to where like the chosen one is like, yeah, they're the chosen one, but obviously it's like, I don't know, I feel like it's how would I don't know how to better explain. It's like, I guess like a chosen one, but like still has flaws, like still has like trials to overcome. And like I think it's like, I would say like isekai protagonists, I feel like is a really good example of like chosen ones done poorly, to basically like they're like overpowered, they have everything given to them, and they're basically, yeah, sounds like every main character, yeah, essentially. So so I guess Naruto, yeah. So I think maybe as a kid I like the main character, I like all the main characters a lot as a kid, but I think as I get older, it's more like, what, I think I like this guy more than the main character. So for instance, for Naruto, as a kid up until as a teenager, I liked Naruto because he was the main protagonist. He's cool. He has like Shadow Clone, Rasengan, and all that too. What's your thoughts on Itachi? I feel like Itachi, I like him a lot too because he's very interesting because like of how like how so much evolved he is, like as a person, and like in the short life he's had, and like just overall too. I think just like for someone so young to be that wise and or just basically like self-aware at such a young age, it's such an interesting thing to think about. It's like, how do you get to that point at that age? Because I know like there's an episode or like a story where like basically kind of figure things out like at a Hokage level, like thought process at just 4 years old. That's interesting. But I think also recently too, like my favorite characters would have to be like two of them would be like Might Guy and Jiraiya. I feel like I like Jiraiya. Obviously, he's your typical like old old man master, great sage, perverted old man kind of thing. But what I like about him too, because like obviously with age does come wisdom. So funny story, Alex Rengar used to hate me a lot because I was friends with Andre and we both bonded over anime. He hated anime because of this. Sometime later, we stopped talking. He said Itachi was his favorite character because of me and related to a lot what I went through. So I feel like for me though, I don't know what I think I know one character you said I was kind of close to was Kabuto. I think I also would say though, like I think a character that I think I like to relate to would be like characters like like Naruto and Jiraiya. Obviously I'm not saying I'm saying I'm like main character, because it's my show, I say whatever I want. No. I think I can relate in the fact that like someone who basically started at a rock bottom and basically has really haven't. Oh, I feel left out because I like modern anime. No, Mango, you are part. Anime is anime regardless, whether it's modern, whether it's classic. Yeah, whether it's classic or not. What Kiyoshin said. Yeah, because anime is anime. No matter what era you favor more, it'll always bring the same result of like your enjoyment. So you are entitled to whatever you think you like more. If you like more modern anime, that's awesome. If you like classic anime, just as awesome. There's really no right or wrong answer. For me, Ghosty and I grew up in the era of when anime was kind of like, in a way, like kind of like something how like people weren't really be most proud of because of like it's like so like, oh, that's like nerd stuff, ew, you're weird. But nowadays though, it's like everything, it's so mainstream. The fact like we have anime movies showing in theaters, we have like cosplayers out there and everything too, and like just being like spokesperson. That's, or basically just like it's everywhere too. It's like what I like about it is like, I don't know. Let's see. Hold on. Yeah. I like free run. I feel so lame, but free run is great. I really didn't watch anime until my friend showed me Attack on Titan years ago. Mikasa Tsukasa. Yes. For me, I remember. Oh God. So I was born in 1998, but I grew up more in the 2000s. So I grew up in the era where anime was kind of like stepping into like its. Well, I think it was like. Ghosty can probably say, because he's a couple years older than me, so I won't say his age, but you know we're around the same age group. But we grew up in that era of where like anime was kind of getting its foot in the water, but it didn't really launch until like I think probably like 15 years into its like 10-15 years into its 10-15 years into its like what's the word? Wait, I was born 98. What the hell? Hey, you guys have a lot in common. Wow. wow, that's so weird. Wow, that's crazy. Wait. Yeah, and also I'm kind of learning to be more open to about like, you know, sharing more about myself too. Obviously, bit of time. I'm not gonna show my whole life story, you know, not just that yet because we're just getting started. So bits in here and there, but wow, 98. Wow, hey, we're in the 98 club. Let's go, Mango. Do a Draw My Life. Oh, I remember those. I remember Draw My Life. Oh man, 98 is the best year, of course. Yes, of course, because that's when we were born. Jokes aside. Let's see here. Best year for game. That's what I've seen too. Like I know for sure like Resident Evil 2 and 3 were out that year, or at least 98, 99, and like I think that's like when 90s anime was like at its peak too. Oh, Monica. Here we go. Metal Gear Solid 1.
Alto, there you are. And this is...
The Rover just arrived. He's the one we invited earlier. The mysterious resonator who appeared in Jinzhou.
So you're the resonator who confronted the Threnodian. I honestly didn't expect to meet you in person. Sorry, I got a bit carried away. My name's Monica, the chief administrator, or housekeeper around here. I was supposed to show you around, but things are quite hectic right now. My apologies.
You heard about what happened in Guishu, right?
Yes, we received word from Jinzhou City Hall about their actions. We also alerted them to the Tethys system's likely warning of a potential lament in the port city of Guishu. The data you brought back has been uploaded to the system, but as you know, Tethys has been unstable.
So the problem isn't solved.
Exactly. We need Tethys functioning normally to fully resolve this. But retrieving the abnormal frequency was a significant step forward. Those Bloombearers didn't sacrifice themselves in vain. It could have been much worse if they hadn't risked their lives to transmit the coordinates back to Nia. And thank you for risking your life to retrieve the data.
What's the current situation?
Efforts to stabilize the Tethys system are underway.
Good to hear. By the way, since you deal with all our contacts, does the name Hoda ring any bells? She claims to be a Bloombearer.
Hoda? No, I don't recall any Bloombearer by that name. Why do you ask? So this is related to that abnormal frequency.
Maybe. She's a traitor.
That theory doesn't hold water. Not only are traitors incredibly rare in our history, they're all documented. And there is no record of her in the system.
Okay, I'm off to this
Was she
now.
trying to
Bye, Mango.
mislead us?
All right, bye, Mango. Have a good night. Take care of yourself. And I hope you see you back again next stream, okay? Have a good night. And welcome back. All right. Okay. All right, so continue on to the story. Okay, so we're about almost finishing up here. Okay. We're gonna keep going until like... yeah, 30. All right, paraphrase. Conversation. She told me I was once part of Black Shores. Man, Rover is such a mystery because, like, I'll go more into it once we're done here. Hold on.
That's strange.
Just some closing
Because
thoughts
we just
here.
added you to the recruitment list recently.
Yeah, she's quite the mystery. Monica, can you try to gather more info about this Hoda for us?
Of course. If it concerns the security of the Black Shores, it's my job. If this person was truly residing in that abnormal frequency, she could be responsible for those deaths.
If she was residing in that more frequency, did we just upload it to?
Damn it! We've been tricked! We just fed it back into Tethys.
Careful!
Oh, that was dumb.
Well, looks like she's made herself at home in Tethys.
I'll check with Coup Money to assess the current situation underground. We need to do everything in our power to protect Tethys from any harm. Could you please accompany Alto to the greenhouse? We need you to find the Kuwata robots. Also, ensure the modulation device in the greenhouse remains secure. I'm sorry. You were meant to have a pleasant time here. When the dust clears, I'd like to formally welcome you to join us.
Okay. Optional talk to Alto.
Gah!
I thought an intel broker like you always stayed cool-headed.
I'm frustrated with myself. Got too carried away by your presence to think straight. I thought we could easily resolve that issue by uploading the data you brought back to the system. Never considered the possibility of an infiltrator lurking inside. We need to figure out who's behind all this.
Does the Tethys system mean that much to the Black Shores?
Yeah. The Black Shore's every move hinges on its decisions, big or small. Without Tethys, it'd just be a barren tacitite. And if you're after the truth, you'll need its assistance too.
What should I do now?
Actually, Coup Money, Monica, and I don't have top clearance to the Tethys system. Our access is limited. With higher clearance, you could uncover the answers you're looking for. All right, let's pick up the pace. We need to find the Kuwata siblings and check on the modulation device. This is your chance to ask anything you want.
Anything? Really?
If anyone has answers, it's Tethys. I can't guarantee you'll get everything you're after, but it's worth a shot, right? The greenhouse is just ahead. Let's move.
All right, greenhouse. All right. Let's see. Greenhouse, greenhouse, greenhouse. Yeah, because they keep alluding to the greenhouse. Do I have enough to... 860. Okay. If I can just get Cardothea, dude, man, I'd be... Happy boy. Yeah, be a happy boy. Ooh, hold on. First, let's get that. Wait.
A different approach.
Ah, what the hell? Oh, before I touch that, I can get up there. I can get up there. Come on, come on.
All paths
There we go.
converge.
Beautiful. Okay, my union level's almost there too, because at level 40 I can be able to basically take a test and be able to upgrade my ascension and be able to further upgrade my characters, because like I'm fighting against like level 65 tacit discords or TDs, and like dude, I'm like getting wiped.
May I
Well,
pray
somewhat.
for anything specific?
Each fight
Hopefully,
I'm like
we'll
barely
make
making
new
out
findings.
like a quarter of my health. It's like insane.
May I pray for any?
I will be there for everyone.
All right. Let's see. Oh, I actually. Okay. Ooh, the greenhouse. Ah, don't sneak up here like that. Are you watering the flowers? Oh, wait, don't do that. Luna Snowball, please. Have mercy. I was like, oh, my ears can't take it. I gotta fix it. I just hope I have time tonight and tomorrow, because again, I do have a full-time job too, so that kind of gets in the way too. But well, yeah, I'll try to make time for it. If not, well, it'll just be a fun little trend we'll have here on the channel. That's okay, me too. Yeah, I gotta say though, like having a full-time job and doing this on the side, at first it was hard. I feel like a really hard transition, like a hard balance too. But I think lately though, I've been kind of finding like my groove, like been finding more of like a good balance. And granted, I know it might have sucked. It definitely might have sucked for you guys at home to kind of like basically. You try to do this full time someday. You're pretty good at it. If anything, too, Luna Snowball, or Luna, that actually is my goal. My goal, and I say this wholeheartedly, that is my goal, is to go full time. So that's why I've been learning how to do taking the right steps in the right direction to be the best creator I can be at my own pace, and also kind of like taking tips and advice from like more established creators, like guide videos and like watching other streams, and also what's more important too is is listening to you guys as well. I think if you can stream more often and longer when possible, that would help. So yeah, and that's the thing too. So I do stream at least these days. I do stream about at least 4 days a week. So like 4 days is a lot, right? And I do at least for Thursdays and Fridays specifically, I stream at least about 2 hours. For one, Thursday because I work next day, and then Friday I stream in the morning after, and usually Saturdays is like the day I can stream for longer because it's the weekend, and it's in the morning too, so it does help. But yeah, everything too. So everything too for better. Yeah. So everything too. I do stream at least about 4 days a week. So no more Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Usually you don't stream Thursdays. That is true. So the reason why I stopped streaming on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, well, because I feel like for me it kind of everything too. I guess I just didn't really feel like it really worked for my schedules as much, and like I kind of felt like I was kind of like doing it too soon, because like having streams like happening on Monday, then back to streaming on Tuesday, Wednesday, then back and then off Thursday, and then Friday, Saturday. it was kind of like, you know what, like, it kind of threw me off a little bit too. It wasn't as like stable for me. Now granted, it works for some. Yeah, and that's true too. I had that same thought process too, because like, you know what, when I was doing it too, because like, again, this is like the phase where it's like, okay, I had to really find what works for me and all that too. So so for me, I want make it, so if anything too, if it does help, I usually do post my schedules on my on here on Twitch. So obviously, if you know how Twitch works, you go to the channel, you go to the schedule, and you kind of take a look at what goes on. I do my best to at least post my schedule as, you know, obviously, you know, before I stream too. Obviously if I can too, and just make it. So usually at this moment right now, obviously until obviously if I say something, or until, you know, I think obviously until further updates, I usually stream. I will be streaming at least Thursday through Sunday, because I want to lean more towards the weekend more than like just throughout the whole week. So that way, because I know weekends is a lot more easier for you guys to tune in. At least that's what I like to believe, because, you know, weekends you're free. You know, you guys, you know, you can relax, and also be more available during the morning, during the daytime too. So where's the service modulation device? Seriously, that piano? That's the modulation. A piano. A piano. Hold on, please plant a flower. What? Plant a flower. In Black Shores, each member plants a flower here. Most choose flower seeds from their hometown. Let's see. I will have to agree with Luna here, because I remember watching her VOD on Sunday. Said he plans to run Sunday, Father's Day, and Wednesday, but no stream. Yeah, that was kind of my fault too. Because I also, well, I did, yeah, because that was on me, because I kind of did like, oh shoot, because like, one, I did find out like the day before too, I was streaming, or that we were gonna meet for lunch at 12 on Sunday. And I was gonna stream for 3 hours. She was like, "Oh, shit, that's not gonna work." No, I mean, again, I was still trying to figure this out too. So, again, that's a hiccup on me, guys. So I do apologize for that one. But again, going forward, I am doing my best to, or if anything, to going forward, I'm definitely staying more firm with my schedule, and that obviously. If anything to put you guys, if anything make it easy for you, I would say just don't have to worry change anytime soon. No worries, consistency. Don't worry, consistency. Don't make promises you can't keep, of course. Yeah, that I've definitely been trying to not make mistakes of course. Again, obviously I'm still work in progress, so. Again, I do apologize. Obviously, you guys were expecting me on Sunday. That's on me, and just obviously schedule conflicts happen. But yeah, if anything too, so far I like the schedule I have. I did believe I did stream like last Thursday through Friday through Sunday, or not actually through at least Thursday, Friday, and Saturday for sure. And I like it though. I like the schedule I have, because like at least like Monday through Wednesday I have a bit more breathing room, and kind of like just a bit more to kind of like unwind for a bit, you know, and it's like more solid. So at least like, and then Thursday through Sunday is like a lot more like, you know what, this is where I can, you know, start to haul, you know. What flower did Alto plant? What did Encore plant? What flower did Camellia plant? You planted many. How many countless? So you create an entire garden of flowers. Shit. What kind of flower would you like to plant for your hometown? But we don't have a hometown. We're not even from here. My hometown? I don't remember where I'm from. So you're a wandering traveler, and then a Blake Bloom would probably suit you well. Blue? Dang me, Sunzu or something. There are no mistakes, only happy accidents. Of course, even if you don't remember your hometown, the Black Shores can be your new. The Blake Blooms we give each member symbolize that. Oh, like a found home, like found family. You know, I am kind of curious who Rover is, because here's the thing. Okay, so before I end my stream, I definitely want to do like some closing thoughts and like what I think what's gonna happen in the store so far. Rover is Rover. Yes, Rover is Rover. You could say that. Wait, you water? Are you feeling that? You're getting the same feeling, right? Yeah, you look familiar. I can't remember where we met. Request, no response. But the Tethys system reacted to your face. Oh, what? Strange. I found a record in the system, but suddenly disappeared. What happened? Why did Tethys suddenly tell us to leave? Alright, let's go. Cool water. Cool money's waiting for us. Okay. See you next time. Under the instruction of Tethys, 2 robots. What the hell? It seems like the Tethys system is hiding something from you. However, Coup Water and Coup Plant have already departed. Your best course of action is now to inspect the modulation device. That's interesting. Ooh, okay. I know, Ghosty, I think you're a lot farther than me in the game, but man, I'm getting invested into the lore now, because Seed of Fate. Maybe she's more like the flower than you realize. Okay. But it's like, because here's the thing that conflicts me, that again, well, for this guy's just a real enigma. Press the keys. The piano is playing by itself.
Ah, do you know how to play the piano?
No, it's doing that all by itself.
I guess the Black Shores have earned their mysterious reputation. They even have a self-playing piano.
Try to touch a key.
So you do know how to play.
Keep touching the keys.
I don't have a musical bone in me, but that sounded good.
Keep touching the keys. Keep touching the keys. Oh.
In every sound and frequency lies an emotion. Just like this. Expressing what's on your mind through music. It's something even you can do. You'll give it a try, won't you?
Hey! Wake up! What was that?
What just happened? Did I just see...
What? It's just been the two of us here this whole time. Whoa! Another earthquake! What's happening? Run! We need to get out of here!
Oh, shit. Oh, okay. That is interesting.
Strike from the shadows.
Oh, shit. Sorry. Okay, alright, guys. I think that is definitely a good place to stop here for tonight with the stream. So, I'm gonna go over here and overlay. Actually, can we? Yeah. Okay. Now, I think that is definitely a good place to stop here for tonight, guys. I think that definitely was a lot of lore, a lot of new lore we're kind of learning about Rover, and like, well, we haven't really exactly know where he comes from. We're kind of like speculating he's a bit more than what he lets to be. So a couple things. Let me go ahead and read the chat. There are no mistakes, but there are no mistakes. Only happy accents. Bob Ross. Rover is Rover. How do you like Rua compared to the other gacha games, by the way? Well, in my experience, I've only ever played one other gacha game, which is Genshin Impact. I will say though, I think I liked, I think it's because of recency bias, but I think just looking back at it too, I think in terms like of aesthetics, I kind of like Wuthering Waves more. I think it just has like a more mature vibe to it than like that of Wuthering Waves, where it's like more colorful and bright, which is not a bad thing too. You know, I do like that, but I think Wuthering Waves just has a more appealing look to it, and just overall like I'm more invested into these characters than I was in like Genshin Impact, because maybe it's because like actually, you know, as of now I'm actually taking the game more seriously, you know, get to know the characters more. And I don't know, it just feels more, I don't know, I like the character. I feel learning more about the characters, playing, not just playing as them, but also kind of like learning how the personalities wise, like, so instead of just like more on the surface level, but more like, you know, like deeper. That's why that's why I had a hard time choosing what female resident I like the most, because there were so many of them too. When I actually kind of sat down and played for a while, I was like, you know what, I like Jinzhou because I explained earlier in the chat, like I love, like, she has like this great sense of duty to Jinzhou. She holds herself high, or like she'll hold herself in a strong manner, in that, you know, she basically puts herself before others, which I think is really admirable, or very admirable. And also just like too, just like basically doing things that basically she's acting more of a leader than like a boss, whereas like, you know, she's willing to, like, a leader is willing to work with the team to make things work, or at least, you know, do by herself, whereas like a boss just delegates. So I like the fact she just isn't sitting around and just like doing nothing, but actually does the work herself. But yeah, so I think definitely so far I really enjoy it. I really do enjoy Wuthering Waves, and I really want to continue this game just for a while. Would I, and I guess the question on that too is like, would I ever go back to playing Genshin Impact in the future? It's possible. I don't really know, but we'll see, because I'm more invested into this one game too. But I'm also trying to see what other games are out there too. I think just right now, I think just this week I'm just kind of like, I think I just like Wuthering Waves a lot more. Don't ever go back to a Genshin. Lol. Oh, God. And then next question, maybe I'll convince you to play a horse waifu game. A horse waifu game. Ooh. I'm like intrigued, but also kind of like, all right. And say, I'm caught up with the story. Lol, this is my favorite part of the main story, Black Shore story. Hey, you gotta read my comments for really. Don't ever go to Genshin. I'll rope you into it. All right. I'll bite the carrot. I'll bite the bait on the horse waifu. Let's see. So if anything too, I think I'm definitely liking the story a lot more now, since I'm definitely more invested into it. I think for sure Rover is, for me, like, he's kind of mysterious. I mean, because like, well, for one, I think the one thing that kind of caught me last stream is that he existed predating the creation of Jinzhou with Jue. So it's the fact that like he's that old, like that. So it's speculated that he's that old, but he has not aged, and the fact he has like such a strong tie to the Black Shores was his first time meeting it. So I'm like dead serious. I'm like dead curious, or like I'm like seriously curious on like what, I don't know. This guy's so interesting. Like, who is he? It's like I don't know, dude. Like, I'm trying. I mean, maybe people already have the answer to it. I'm just like, okay. I don't know. Yeah, the story's really good, by the way. It has the most Rover lore. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. So, I'm thinking like, because there's also that one character too, in the very beginning of the game when we were basically in space and we got transported to Jinzhou. Basically, it's like the same. It's like the similar opening to like Genshin Impact, where basically the main character interacts like with this goddess-like being, but then I guess but after that interaction, they're just like blasted into a whole new world and basically can't figure out who they are and all that stuff too. Minus useless, essentially, right? So it kind of makes it a bit more interesting. So I don't know. Yeah. So I think I would have to say Rover's definitely my current favorites at the moment too, along with Jinshi and Gion. So I'm definitely very invested into the characters right now, and also just like getting more into like doing like the gacha pools. So I mean, hey, I mean the fact that I was able to get the reason. I mean, if anything too, I think I really started to enjoy more of playing Genshin is when I got Jinshi. I think just everything's kind of. I think definitely that's when things I feel like start turning, or start. Basically, it felt more enjoyable now because Jinshi, and just overall like just having a better understanding of the game and just like learning how to pace it myself too. So it's definitely I've come a long way playing this game since when I first started like months ago. So I'm definitely a lot happy and more invested too. I think what also helps too is that I don't like play it every single day, so at least I kind of give myself a little bit breaks here and there, but still at least keeping to the loop. Mine is You're Sleeping. It's called Uma Musume if you want to check it. Oh, I've heard of that too. They also have, I've heard of that series. I know it's like basically horse girl, like basically anime horse girls racing, and just like it's crazy. And I still have like 19 days to use it. Oh, if anything too, I will say though, oh sure, I highly recommend $5. Yeah, so I still have like about like over 2 weeks left to use it, or left to use it. So I've been actually racking up a pretty good amount of asteroids. So I'm also just trying to be more like trying to spend ooh, okay. Well, so the good thing is now I do now have Defier's Thorn, which is good. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that. Okay, sorry. I know. Nothing here. Oh wow, only 2 weeks left. Okay, but that's a good pace. I mean, hey, I think it's pretty good though. Now you really have to get card. I have to now. I have to, dude. Look, what's your pity at? 38. Yeah, keep going until you see your last 5-star. Okay. Yeah, we can do this off screen too, but man. But yeah, I played as her the other day, dude. She is she's OP as AF, by the way. Oh yeah, I can feel that. I can feel the overpowerness too. I think I like her more than when I did the trial with Zani. So I think just aesthetically speaking, yeah, big mommy outfit is a thing that won me over. Yeah, her ult is when I think for me what won me over was her using her R or her ult to transform. So like, I mean, I think it's just the fact that it's so different too. So I'm very, I mean, also like I do know that now that Rover actually will eventually get the arrow attribute in the future, and I did read that it's like it has a more of a support role. So and I kind of pieced it together, or at least I kind of realized it's like, wait, Spectral Rover is more like focused on Concerto efficiency, Havoc Rover is more focused on doing DPS damage, and Arrow Rover is more on the healer support role. So it's kind of cool how like he gets different roles every time. Yeah, Rover is Carnathia's best healer. Yeah, so Oh, that's crazy. So, but if anything too, like, truthfully, I'm really kind of focusing on Spectral Rover because, you know, he's the first obviously attribute I have. So I feel like, you know, just to kind of like leave that behind and focus on Havoc Rover because, well, for one, I have Jinzhou too. So, because like, I don't know, is it weird to have two main damage dealers in the party? Because I feel like that's kind of like off balance. So it would be Big Mommy Elf, Cinecona, and Air Rover as your best team, which I have. That is true. So when I did see her team build, when I saw her team build, I was like, fuck. I was like, Cinecona's on there? Like, damn. And her event just ended too. I didn't think I need her. I was like, oh man. So, but at least now, like, at this point now, I'm kind of at least like keeping pace, somewhat of a pace with that. So only matters if you're going to do hard content. If you're just playing for fun, you can just slap anything together. That's the thing too. That's me. So I think for me, it's like, you know, I'm not too hardcore on Wuthering Waves. I play on a more casual basis too. So I basically just enjoy whatever however I enjoy it, and everything too. I mean, I do see that you guys do enjoy just me playing it as is. So I think that's everything too. I think that's, you know, I think that, you know, that's what matters to me, is I, you know, not only I enjoy it, but you guys enjoy it too. So that's my overall, like, for me, that's the best thing that's the best outcome I could give as well. Yeah, play to have fun. Don't worry about meta. Just play for the Wuthering Waifus. Yeah, I mean, dude, that is so true. Yeah, and I mean, I will say though, I think for me, like, I enjoy it more now. Like I said before, like a couple times already, that I got Jinzhou. Like, I do, and the fact that. So here's the thing too. When I actually went back the other day to fight
May
Jue,
I pray for
and
anything
the fact that I
specific
actually
for you?
got
It would be my honor.
like House 4 Jue. Yeah, Lupa, who comes after Carthea leaves, is right up your alley. Oh yeah, I did see that her as well. So like, man, there's so many good characters coming out. I'm like worried. So yeah. Man, okay, so yeah, Lupa. Yeah, I'm hella excited for that. Be a near perfect set. Yeah, it says here I have critical damage. Yeah, critical damage, critical rate. So yeah, this is actually the first like Jue I have. The first Jue I got when I first fought it the first time. So this is the first Jue I have. So I don't know if you see that. Like, it's like critical, it has like critical damage, attack, and then resident skill damage bonus, and then critical rates. So that's a fucking cracked out Jue. If you had critical damage on it, if you had critical, be near perfect. So yeah. So if anything too, this is basically like my progress on how well I've done so far in the game. Basically it's just like going by the feel of it too. So the big crit damage is called the main stat. So the big crit damage is your main stat. You only have crit rate as a substat. A perfect one would be your crit rate. Crit rate, crit damage, energy. What was that? Energy energy regeneration and attack. Okay, so energy regeneration. Okay, so do I have another Jue then? Maybe that could be crit damage. Great. Well, that's if I upgrade it too. So yeah. So, but either way though, I mean, hey, this Jue though is pretty good though so far. So basically, half crit damage or crit rate as the big ass rewards and smallest words. So even also, so then in this case, this is still good, right? Then, right? Because I mean, critical damage, can't go wrong with that. Can't go wrong with critical damage. Let's see here. Okay. And yes, it's still very good. I just like to perfect my build as much as possible on characters I love a lot. I like how much you love Jinchi equals how much I love Changli. Yeah, so that's why like
I will be there for
it's like I kind of like, in a way, I kind of somewhat push Rover to the side and just make room for Jinchi as like my main. So I am a, you know, if anything too, I should do this actually. There we go. All is right with the world. All is right with the world. Jinchi is a nuker, so she gets fucking wild. Oh yeah. And I know firsthand how my girl can get nuked. Or can get very nuked. So man. But I think it's also good to that I also have Arena now as like my, as like, well, is it still true, like second only to Shorekeeper, she's the best healer in the game, right? As of this meta, or basically as of now, even though it shouldn't matter for me because, like, you know, I'm just playing for fun, but just curious. Yes, she's very good. Okay, so, you know, if anything too, yeah, so this is probably like the best team I've got then so far. You know, Jinchi, Rover, and Verena. So definitely come a long way from, you don't need Shorekeeper. Shorekeeper just makes everything baby mode. But you know though, would it be so wrong to have her though? I mean, look.
May I pray for
I've
anything
seen her,
specific
yeah.
for you? It would be my honor.
Love the little horn she does here.
I'm sure your wishes will come true. The hour of hope.
Let's do this. Next time we chat, I can answer all your questions, of course. Too, of course. Yes, I'm looking forward to that, man. If anything too,
As
I
the
will be
sentinels
busy
foretold,
tomorrow.
you and I were
So,
meant to cross paths.
yeah, because like, you know, because I have to go to bed. Oh, go to bed, go to work, stream. It's like, God, you know, the it's okay. I'm busy. It's fuck Saturday again. Lol. Yeah, I know. But if anything too, I mean, right now, I'm by everything too. I'm looking forward to talking to you again, man. We definitely got to catch up. But let's see here. So I think that's, yeah, let's go to wrap it up here. I'm looking forward to Alex responding to me. I hope so too. Oh, another thing too, Ghosty. I also did find out that Twitch actually updated some things too, with the affiliate thing, or the affiliate requirements. So Zesha is someone that if you want to pull, that's just she was sub DPS. That I do know as well. But yeah, so yeah, I know Zesha and Shorekeeper is like good pull, especially like for Jinchi. So and honestly I agree with the two, because I did trial runs as like Zesha in some of the in like some of the quests, and some of the quests that I've done that involve Zesha. She feels so fluid, that, and the fact that it fits so well with her character as an artist, that like her E, especially when like go like back and then forth, is like it's like a paintbrush, dude. I was like, oh my god, this feels so right. It's like, oh oh, what I would give to get her too. But in due time. But if anything too, one last thing I do want to mention is that Zesha is basically the best sub DPS in the game on most teams, 100%. So if anything too, before I get off track, one last thing I do like to mention is that that Twitch actually did update their affiliate requirements now. So originally where the only way you can be able to become affiliate, one of the requirements is being like getting 50 followers, you know, which is kind of like a known thing. But I recently found out through a YouTuber who does like, you know, Twitch, you know, advisory or Twitch advice and like tips and tricks and also the ins and outs, and also look for myself too, is that Twitch has officially changed it to where instead of getting 50 followers on Twitch to become affiliate, it's now actually brought down to 25 followers now is required now for you to become affiliate, which to no, yeah. And if you think I'm pulling your tail, I'm not. Because like I was surprised too, because like that's generous. Because here, so if we go over here to the channel, and then if we cross over to the creator dashboard, and if you hit to analytics and achievements, so where it says here path to affiliate, and this I know it says here build a community, reach 50 followers, but here is where it actually says it, reach 25 followers. So, and the fact that we got 2 new followers here tonight, obviously you and Mango returning, you know, which is again welcome back officially. So officially we are about, let's see, 19, so minus 25, 6 followers. Hey, I need to that is my so if anything too, that's also my goal too, for Saturday at least, because Saturday is a bit more free for me because I usually do in the morning. So my goal for Saturday is to aim for 4 hours. And what I find would work, fuck the day I'm busy. I know, man. Or I mean, well, I know. But if anything too, man, you can also watch my VOD as well to come check it out. But yeah, so if anything too, I am actually a bit happier now, or I feel like I can breathe a bit easier now, knowing now that we, you know, reaching affiliate is a lot more easier now than ever. Though I know some people, I think even more established streamers, kind of like, Aaron's like, why? Oh, how come all these young streamers get, you know, only get to 45 when I had to work for 50? I get it. But for me, I know I'm so close too. So when I found out, I was like, oh my God, I felt like I could breathe. Like, I felt like it kind of took the stress off a bit, because like getting 50 followers is tough as it is. So 25, granted, is still a pretty chunky number, but at least in the current position, you know, I'm in, that, wow, we're actually getting pretty close. So wasn't Alex supposed to help you with the affiliate thing too? He did. And the advice he told me to play games that, you know, not people like get to see too, which I know helps him too. So his advice is pretty sound too. But if anything too, you know, I'm also just okay with the pace I'm going as well. I mean, you know, I think what matters is that, you know, I'm just consistent with my craft and just like being able to, you know, be there for more free guys and just, you know, keeping out, obviously, you know, staying true to obviously what I'm doing. So if anything too, like, you know, streaming, you know, at least like 4 days a week, you know, some streams for longer. Saturday will most likely be my longest, will be the longest I'll be streaming. So yeah, so essentially, I know I have a hard time listening. but if anything too, anything too, I would say, I think definitely now with like the whole new overlay, it definitely will help me be more presentable. So like in this case, like I showed earlier, if I'm going to take a break or be, you know, saying my goodbyes, I can just, you know, hit the BRB button or the ending stream button and then overlay, and then just there's that. So I think that's pretty good, I gotta say. No worries, my guy. But if anything too, it is just about that time, or way past that time actually. So I'm gonna go ahead and say goodbye here for now. So if anything too, it was lovely to stream with you guys for today. I think tonight was a really good stream. I know game wise we didn't really do much. It was almost half was talking, but that's the whole point, is just being able just to connect with you guys and just overall just enjoy the game and just enjoy just talking about nonsense. See ya. All right, guys. So if anything, like I always say, so thank you so much for joining me here on my stream here tonight. If you like the content, here, please do give a follow. We are aiming to reach our goal to be on affiliate, which is now at 25 followers. So we're almost there. 19 out of 25, not too bad. So definitely hit that follow button and hit that notification, and so that way you can be alerted to when I go live. And also too, if you want to stay up to date on when I be updating on my stay up to date when I'll be streaming next. There it is. my word tones get me. But yeah, so 52. If you want to keep up to date when I'll be streaming, you can go ahead and follow me on my Instagram and my TikTok, on where I post regularly, and I also do have a YouTube channel as well, where I also do live stream there as well. So please check it out and give us support as well. But with that being said, everyone, I am a bit tired, and will definitely need to get to bed pretty soon because I do have work tomorrow. But don't fret, I will be with here, you guys, again tomorrow at the same time, and it's Friday. Friday, guys, come on, let's be happy. All right then. Anyways, have a good night, folks. Please take care of yourselves, and until next time, this is Kiyoshin signing out for now, and take care.